possible. So, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Talk to the Entities intro gift call. So, first question. Do you know what is an entity? हमें से बहुत लोग कहते हैं ना, अरे एंटिटी है या डीमन है या ओके व्हाट इज हो क्या रहा है बॉडी में पता नहीं चल रहा. सो एंटिटी इज जस्ट अ बीइंग विदाउट अ बॉडी. नथिंग सिग्निफिकेंट अबाउट दैट. लाइक ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं कि that is so significant. So my question is, where have you made it is significant than you, the being with the body? Everything that is, destroying all that, please. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 100 shots, points, provides creation, mixes, and beyond. And how many of you have bought the lie? And it is are all super powerful and more than you. So very interesting fact. You have the power because you have the body. Okay, Nonita? I totally get that. You can write your question in the chat also. So it's like you have the power, body has the power. So anyway, you went into or you bought the lie that entities are all powerful and are super potent than you. Will you distract from that, please? Right, wrong, with bad, what, block, all 100 charts, boys, provides creation basis and beyonds. How many of you have the fear of entities? See, we all have went through that. We all had our parents who were very fearful, or the society that perpetrated, like, don't look over there, or don't see that thing, or don't be aware of that. Otherwise, it'll start affecting you. But interestingly, if you close your eyes, can you make yourself more unaware of what is truly present around you? What if your awareness is your greatest protection? So these beings, whatever you call entities, demons, like there are types of entities, are all around you. What if you choose not to go into any fear or doubt and start acknowledging your gifts and capacities with them? All of us has a few of them. Some of us has many of them, but most of us don't acknowledge any of them. So everything that brought up. So everywhere you have been suppressing. Been that, done that. I have, like, most of my life, I was like labeled as too sensitive. It was like, why are you like always being like, why are you always too sensitive around the world or this reality or the places that you do visit? So most of you feel uncomfortable when you visit a new place or when you meet new people. So it's like you are just aware of entities. That's it. Nothing wrong and nothing right in that. What if you start acknowledging your capacities or the abilities that you have with entities, and this will only make your life simpler, easier. That's it. See, there are very long-term benefits also to that. But starting with, what if you can have an easy life or a simpler life? Like you don't have any complications or the problems that you have decided that you already have. So everything that doesn't allow you to acknowledge your capacity with entities, will you destroy and control that, please? Right, wrong, with bad, bad, book, all 100 shots, boys, provides creation bases and beyonds. Okay, so what do we do with entities? Suppose अभी awareness आ गया, अब करना क्या है? So with entities, you clear them, you communicate, and you receive. But interestingly, how many of you have a point of view like if you receive, you have to give something in return? Everything that is, will you destroy all that, please? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 100 shots, points, provides creation, basis, immunes. What if they are the beings who are, some of them are not even aware that they are dead? Like they don't have a body anymore. So, what contribution can you be to those beings who are still in that unaware or unconscious state? Are you willing to be that power in that contribution that these beings are looking for? Everything that doesn't allow that, will you destroy and all that, please? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pop, call, 100 shorts, boys, provides creation bases and beyonds. I'm sensing like fear is so loud in many of your universes. Like, ऐसा हो जाएगा, वैसा हो जाएगा. And once I start talking to them, like that will be 24/7 job. Then I wouldn't be free. All the time I would be like engaged. But what if that is not true? What if you take 5 minutes or 10 minutes out of your 24 hours and that is a contribution to those beings around you and to your life? When you start contributing to those beings, consciousness start contributing to you in every way and form. How many of you are making yourself unaware to these beings and the light beings? So there are all sorts of beings around you. You do have a set of teammates with you. How many of you are really working with them? And how many of you want, like, how many of you don't want to even look at them or speak to them or don't want to receive them? Everything that is, will you destroy all that, please? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, call 100, shots, voice, provides creation, bases, and beyonds. So, what have you decided and concluded? Talk to the entities as that it isn't. You will become too weird, too different. और कुछ हिंदी का डेफिनेशन आ रहा है किसी को? फिर तो तुम कुछ ज्यादा ही आउट ऑफ कंट्रोल हो जाओगे. फिर लाइक you can't be controlled by anything on anyone, right? So how much are you keeping yourself in control by making you unaware of all the beings around you? So everything that what I will destroy all that, please. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pop, call 100 shots, boys, provides creation bases and beyonds. Any questions? Who has not done yet? Talk to the entities. Revti, have a question?
Yeah. How do we know there is an entity?
Question. Truth. Is there an entity? Yes or no?
I have not seen, so I don't know.
दोबारा क्या?
I said I have not seen, so I don't know.
तो आप ये बताओ कि what you can't see, does that doesn't exist? So where have you made seen as something that can exist and non-seen as non-existence? When you start working with perception, that goes way beyond seeing. So if you ask, all of you ask, you don't have to unmute. You can write in the chat how many entities are there around you. Truth. You can write in the chat. I'm open to reading all of that. How many entities are there around you? Sonali says, Sonali, I can't read your hands right now. Okay, 1500 for. Please write in the chat 7. New, more than 500. Okay. 5, 10 to 86, 14, 50. How do we get the answer? Shivali, it's like when you ask the question, truth, how many entities are around me? You get the answer. And don't go into a head. जो पहला नंबर पॉप अप करता है, that's it. And what if अभी नहीं आ रहा, but when you ask that question, it will show up. But don't come into a conclusion. I'm not able to get any answer. Okay. So जिसका आंसर नहीं आ रहा उसका आंसर मैं कर दूंगी बाद में, टेंशन मत लेना. So sometimes this seems a very new thing to all of you. How can that much be possible? And it's like also how much are you willing to be present in your body? How many of you are totally present in your body. You know, how many of you are half enough? थोड़ा अंदर थोड़ा बाहर दोनों चलता है. So everything that is, can we destroy all that, please? Right, wrong, with bad, what, call 100 shorts, boys, provides creation basis and beyonds. So what I will do is, we will do the clearing of entities right now. And then you tell me, is that light, is there a lightness or heaviness? I am a pendulum. What's that? मतलब ऐसे ऐसे to and fro, आधा इधर आधा उधर. Yes, I know. Okay, so let's clear the entities first and then let's see what shows up for all of you. So all the entities, truth, who are you? Truth, way before that. 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 Truth, who will you be in the future? Truth, what is your job? Truth, what was the job before that? 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 Truth, what will your job in the future? Truth, what are you? Truth, what way before that? Truth, what way before that? Oh, truth, what way before that? Truth, what way before that? And truth, what will you be in the future? Now, take all your baggages, magnetic chemical imprints, and leave now. And there is no right answer, no wrong answer. More space, less space. Sometimes more and sometimes less. So when it's more, most of the entities have left. And when it's less, now you're finally in your body when you were out of the body. Yeah. So everything that doesn't allow you to be totally present in your body, totally present in your body, will you destroying for all the times of God's alien, please. Right, wrong, with bad, pot, call 100 shorts, boys, for creation basis and beyond. So Nanita, when you say heavy, are you, is your body heavy? Are you, or are you aware of someone else's heaviness around you? What shows up with that? Me too heavy, yeah. Because when you are, see, suppose this is your body. Early to the clearing, you were standing outside your body, enjoying the space. Now you're finding in your body. So that feels a little bit of heaviness because you're not used to be in the body. So all of you are feeling heavy, please push your barriers down and expand out through the body. And then let me know what shows up with that. All of you push your barriers down, please. Barriers down, barriers down, barriers down. Now expand out through the body. In all the decisions, conclusions, judgments, computations you have of what life is, what this reality is, and what the body means to you, will you destroy and all the times of God's children? Right, wrong, with bad, bot, mark, call 100 shots, boys, provides creation, basic neurons. Many of us are not comfortable in the body. Many of you. So where have you created your body as heaviness or as something that you don't like or you judge all the time? Everything that is, will you destroying all that, please? Right, wrong, with bad, bot, mark, call 100 shots, boys, provides creation, basis and beyonds. So when you start expanding out, does that shift it, heaviness to lightness? Or was that the same for all of you? Who felt heavy first? Swati, are you lighter or is that still heavy? Still feeling heaviness in the head? Okay, it's really okay. Same weird around legs. Okay. So one more thing. We will be also clearing our demons and then see what shifts with all of you. So demons are also type of entities. So there are various types of entities. Like there are many types of entities that we do in a 2.5 day class, intro and beginning. But interestingly, we will be talking about ये slide since the clearing. Thank you, Sonali. We will this is the basic entity clearing जो हमने अभी करी थी. Now we'll be doing the demon clearing. And the demon clearing has to be only done in English. This is what Gary has recommended. And you can do this many numbers of time until you feel lighter. Okay? So all the demons go back to from whence you came, never into us, our bodies will start ever again. All the demons return to from whence you came, never into us, our bodies will start ever again. Return to from whence you came, never into us, our bodies will start ever again. Return to from whence you came, never into us, our bodies will start ever again. Return to from whence you came, never into us, our bodies will start ever again. Return to from whence you came, never into us, our bodies will start ever again. Return to from whence you came, never return to us, our bodies of the shelter ever again. Return to from whence you came, never return to us, our bodies of the shelter ever again. All the demons, all the jobs that we have given you across in our lifetimes, they're all done. You're all free to go now. Return to from whence you came, never return to us, our bodies, or this shelter ever again. Take all your packages and leave now. Something shifted? So, very interesting thing. Yes. How many of you are busy all day judging yourself? कुछ ना कुछ wrongness तो कहीं ना कहीं मिल ही जाती है ना, थोड़ी बहुत. तो interestingly, your judgments invites demons to your life. So if you're not judging yourself, you won't have to do the demon clearing. Now, these two clearings you can do any time of the day for yourself or for someone that you know. Any question that you have to ask me now, you can unmute and speak.
Monica, when we can do for others, we have to inform them or we can just do silently?
See that this is very interesting. What works for you?
Never tried it, so I don't know.
How to clear for others? So, Sangeeta, similarly, you clear for yourself, you can clear for others also, but for more information, there is a 2.5-day class that we see entities, sorry, talk to the entities intro and beginning class. So that also helps. May you please share the clearance. So I'll see. We've also be so Mamta, in this case, first, don't make it your job. कि लाइक अगर आपको अवेयरनेस है तो आपको सबकी क्लियर करनी है, डोंट मेक दैट योर जॉब ऑल्सो. कितनी बार होता है आप लोगों को क्लियर करते हो लेकिन दे आर नॉट चूजिंग दैट लेवल ऑफ कॉन्शियसनेस एंड दे इनवाइट एंटिटीज अगेन. So only if it make your life easier, then go for that. Otherwise, no. And you don't have to, you can also clear from a distance and don't make it your job. My interesting point of view. Okay. Yes. Yes, Rashi.
Monica, I have two questions. First, what is the meaning of the clearing?
Meaning, okay. What if there is no meaning to the clearing? See, interestingly, you are just making the entities aware of whatever you are saying with that, that they're just stuck here in time and space. And when you say that, they have the awareness and then they're free to go. Second question.
Second question is, how does one make out that you have an entity around, or if they require to be cleared or not cleared? How do you clear them? If they first is awareness, second is how do you clear them?
See, sometimes it's like when you do the entity clearing, okay, uh, the lightness and the heaviness tells you that entities are clear. Most of us can't see ना कि वो clear हुआ कि नहीं हुआ, but your body tells you. Okay.
ये तो एक मसल हुआ ना उसको बिल्ड करने के लिए
तो
कि
उसके लिए
बॉडी
तो
को
आपको then you have to do that. And most of the information has been shared in the 2.5-day class. Most of the information. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Pehel.
Uh,
Ma'am, every time feeling goosebumps, does that mean entities around us?
See, your body gives you awareness in different forms. हर किसी की बॉडी अलग अलग तरह से अवेयरनेस देती है. तो ask your body, is this the way you are informing me about entity's body? क्वेश्चन पूछो, आपको आंसर आ जाए.
Okay. Because many times in same place I feel goosebumps and sometimes I don't. So,
So your body gives you awareness in different forms. So ask a question always, okay?
okay.
Okay. Any
How
more?
do we receive from the entities?
How to?
How do we receive from the entities?
Okay, that's interesting. So we have few downloads exercise, receiving exercise that we do in the 2.5 day. Talk to the entities intro and beginning class that is available both online and live. So whosoever would like to choose that can choose that. Clearing, I have done for all of you. You can do that anytime for yourself. Communication and receiving, you have to learn that. And then you start practicing that, Srivati, okay?
Can we receive from the entities?
Yes, we all can.
What all can we receive?
What would you like to receive? See, sometimes it is not, sometimes most of the things that you're receiving is not even like a physical thing, but you receive on various levels and you receive various gifts, contributions from the entities. If you don't make money significant, you also start receiving money from entities. But that's a very interesting point.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Any more questions for today? Okay. So very interesting. I would be doing the same entity clearing that we have just done. Okay. That we have just done for the next 20 days. So any and all of you who would like to join in can join that. And we will be meeting at 6:45 evening starting tomorrow. And this is the link to that. And you can also join in. I wonder what else is truly possible.